Hello, this is Micah Olson. I'm the Effective Agent Team Leader, and I want to talk to you today about what you should be looking for in a real estate agent when you're trying to find somebody to help you out of a troubled homeowner situation. So a short sale, essentially. What's important in an agent when you're short selling your house? There's a couple of things right up front that have to be understood. There are agents out there who are good people that have never done short sales or have only done one or two short sales. And when they are approached by a homeowner who needs help and needs to sell a house, a lot of times they will volunteer their services and say, yeah, I can help you short sell your house. Let's get this done. And I don't have any problems with people wanting to make money, but often agents do not understand what really goes into a short sale and the ins and outs. I had a conversation with somebody the other day that had been investing with an agent as a buyer's agent for many years. Their agent had come and said, look at these houses, here's a good deal, let's go buy this. And they were in a position now with the decline in the market and some of their other real estate holdings that had gone bad, and they needed to short sell. And they've just been having a very difficult time with this agent who didn't understand the short sale process, doesn't understand deficiency waivers and cash contributions and the legalities and paperwork that's required and processing times of a short sale. And my recommendation was don't ruin that relationship with that other agent. An agent who's on your side and can help you find good properties if you're still interested in investing is very valuable. By the way, if you don't have that agent, I have some great buyer's agents that you can establish that relationship with. But that's not necessarily the person to help you on the short sale. And so the number one thing that I would want you to make sure that your real estate agent understands is the current short sale market. And I would say interview them on that. How many deals have you done recently? When was the last short sale that you closed on? Give me some examples of difficulties that you ran into in the short sale process and how you work through them. Those are important questions. Don't feel awkward if your agent gets offended at questions like that. They're probably a little bit self-conscious and defensive about their experience with short sales. So the agent's experience with short sales is one of the number one things you need to check into. The second thing, and there are not very many agents in Utah, I could probably count them on one hand that meet this qualification. You need legal representation. You're dealing with a bank that definitely has their own attorneys, and they will be using them in the short sale process to make sure that who's protected, that they're protected. So who's on your side that is offering you legal advice? Ask any agent, can you give me legal advice on this short sale that we're going to be working on together? And unless they are also a licensed attorney sitting on the state bar, they can't give you legal advice. And they should admit that. So you need an agent that has a legal component of their team. I have 2 full-time attorneys on my team that we retain on every short sale, and we have a staff of certified negotiation experts that work with these attorneys in dealing with your bank. They're reviewing documentation, they're calling the bank every 3 business days, they do a discovery call with the bank right up front and explain that there is legal representation involved. That accomplishes 2 things. One, it lets your bank know there's no fooling around on this transaction. We know what we're doing. We will be informed of our rights, and we will have an attorney who's looking over this documentation. And so your bank will be less likely to try to pull some tricks, like conveniently forgetting to include that future deficiency is waived when they issue that approval letter. So that's the first thing. It's a deterrent for the bank. And then second, it's an actual legal advisor that's on your team that can talk to you about this short sale situation, that can review the short sale letter when it is received and make sure that your rights are protected. So those are 2 key components. You also want to find somebody that is going to effectively market your property. We're turning right now from a buyer's market where buyers were in control into a seller's market where really sellers are receiving multiple offers. We just had a property that we had over 40 offers on. and the seller definitely had a choice of who they wanted to pick. You want an agent that knows how to market your property and even can possibly throw in an aspect of getting a buyer to buy some of the personal property that you're leaving at the property. You know, there's items that are affixed and are attached to the house that you're going to leave, like the roof, the outlet covers. But there's a lot of items that you may have bought on your own outside of the mortgage of your house. If you bought a stove or range, dishwasher, range hood, ceiling fans, plantation shutters, draperies in front of the shutters, there's things that are traditionally left with the property that you paid money for outside of your loan that's getting short sold. There is nothing wrong with the buyer offering to pay you money for some of those things. Now, it doesn't always work out, and you're certainly not going to get a guarantee from an agent saying, I guarantee I'll get you, $2,000 for your personal stuff. That would be scary, and you probably don't want to work with that agent. But choose an agent that is experienced in marketing, that goes above and beyond, that's not just a traditional snap some pictures with my iPhone, put them on the MLS, and let's see what happens type of an agent. You need an expert in marketing. Those are probably the three main areas. It's also good to see if you've got somebody that in appropriate situations has a team that can do open houses and ways of getting people into your house. We like to take and get the closest 100 phone numbers on our listings and call all of those neighbors and send out letters saying, hey, you've got an opportunity to choose your neighbors right now. And so just something above and beyond that traditional marketing is important as well. These are probably the most important keys. The other thing, make sure you like your agent. You don't want to be stuck working on a short sale for 4 to 6 months with an agent that's just not fun to work with. So make sure you get along. If you have any other questions, if you want to know some other ideas of what you should be looking for in an agent, certainly feel free to give me a call. Call me and ask me these questions I've just talked about. I and my team are the experts in short sales and marketing of properties in Utah. And you can feel confident when you call us that your rights and interests will be represented. I look forward to talking with you.